It was a magical night that made everyone on social media platforms like Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok go completely crazy, and newspapers around the globe wrote huge front-page stories about what happened. Pop music superstar Katy Perry, who everyone knows and loves, and the guy who used to be Canada's most important leader, Justin Trudeau, were spotted having what looked like a very special and intimate dinner together in the beautiful city of Montreal, Canada. And ever since that incredible evening happened, millions of fans from all over the world and news reporters from every major television station and magazine have been talking nonstop and making wild guesses about what it all means. Was it just a nice, simple, friendly dinner between two incredibly famous people who happened to meet up for some good food and conversation? Or could this possibly be the exciting start of a brand new romantic relationship, or at least a really cool new friendship that nobody saw coming? This question has been driving everyone absolutely crazy with curiosity, and people just can't stop talking about it everywhere you look. People who were actually there that night and saw everything happen with their own eyes said that the two celebrities ate their fancy dinner at a restaurant called Violon, which is definitely one of Montreal's most expensive and fanciest restaurants that rich and famous people love to visit. This amazing place is well known all around the city for its incredibly pretty and elegant setting with beautiful decorations, soft lighting that makes everything look romantic, and really, really good food that costs a lot of money but tastes absolutely incredible. The magical evening included fancy cocktails that probably cost more than most people spend on groceries in a week, tons and tons of delicious seafood, including expensive lobster, that was cooked perfectly. And they even got a special behind-the-scenes tour of the professional kitchen where they personally said, "Thank you to the head chef and all the cooking staff for making such an amazing meal just for them." The people who worked there and saw everything happen said the whole atmosphere felt super happy, totally chill and relaxed, and completely full of easy, natural talking and laughing between the two stars. Professional photographers and people with camera phones managed to take lots of pictures of their huge, genuine smiles and real laughter throughout the entire evening, which has made millions of people around the world wonder and guess about what this special dinner really meant for both of them. The timing of when this dinner happened makes the whole situation even more interesting and exciting for everyone who's following the story. Here's the really important part that makes this story so fascinating. Both Perry and Trudeau are currently single and don't have boyfriends or girlfriends right now, which means they're both available to start new relationships if they want to. Katy Perry, who just celebrated her 40th birthday not too long ago, recently broke up and split from famous actor Orlando Bloom after being together in a very public, high-profile relationship for several years that everyone in Hollywood and all the entertainment magazines knew about and followed closely. Meanwhile, Justin Trudeau, who is 53 years old and still looks great for his age, officially separated and split up from his wife Sophie Gregoire way back in 2023 after being married for a really long time. Exactly 18 years of marriage, which is pretty impressive for any couple, especially famous ones who have to deal with cameras and reporters all the time. For two incredibly famous people who have each had to deal with all the really hard and stressful parts of being celebrities and public figures where everyone watches everything they do all the time, the special chance to hang out together in a quiet, private place away from all the crazy attention has made people all over the world start wondering and speculating if there might be something more than just regular friendship developing between these two interesting and attractive people. Katy Perry, who absolutely everyone around the world knows and loves for her incredible chart-topping hit songs like the super popular Firework, the empowering anthem Roar, and the fun, catchy Teenage Dream that dominated radio stations everywhere, has always been recognized as a massive, unstoppable force in the music industry and pop culture scene that influences millions of young people. With her magnetic, sparkly personality that lights up every room she enters and her fearless, bold style that includes crazy, colorful wigs, amazing costumes, and the confidence to try anything new, she's made fans absolutely adore her and follow her career all around the world for more than 10 whole years, which is a really long time in the entertainment business. On the completely different but equally impressive side, Justin Trudeau, who is Canada's incredibly charming and handsome former prime minister that many people considered one of the coolest world leaders ever, has managed to stay a very important and influential person even after leaving his big government job and stepping down from being the country's main leader. His amazing mix of being naturally likable and easy to talk to, being an excellent public speaker who always knows exactly what to say, and having incredible fame and recognition all around the world has made him one of the most well-known, respected, and admired political leaders of our modern times. Oh, when two extremely famous and powerful people like this decide to sit down together for what appears to be a private, intimate dinner, it completely makes sense that the entire world would immediately pay close attention and want to know every single detail about what happened. Crazy rumors and wild stories started flying around almost right away on every social media platform and entertainment website, with some excited people saying and insisting it was definitely a romantic dinner date where they were getting to know each other in a romantic way, and other more skeptical people arguing and insisting it was absolutely nothing more than two successful friends sharing a nice, expensive meal together and catching up on their busy lives. But here's what makes this story even more exciting and mysterious. All the specific, juicy details that have slowly emerged and been revealed by people who were there, including the incredibly cozy and romantic atmosphere that surrounded their table, the way they shared different dishes and fed each other bites of food, and especially all the genuine laughter and obvious happiness that continued late into the evening and went on for hours, have only made millions of people around the world speculate and guess even more about what's really going on between these two attractive, successful, single celebrities. Social media platforms like Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, and Facebook have completely blown up and exploded with thousands and thousands of reactions from fans who can't contain their excitement. Dedicated fans of both the amazing Katy Perry and the charismatic Justin Trudeau have shared and posted about how incredibly excited, curious, surprised, and even a little bit shocked they are about this unexpected pairing that nobody saw coming. Funny memes, hilarious comments, entertaining videos, and creative fan art have been circulating and spreading everywhere at lightning speed, with many people pointing out and commenting on how completely surprising, but also somehow perfectly interesting this unusual pair actually is. For some devoted fans and celebrity watchers, the wild idea of a world-famous pop star and a former world leader sitting down together for what looks like a romantic dinner feels like the ultimate, most exciting celebrity crossover event that could ever happen in real life. It's like something out of a movie or a fairy tale that people dream about but never expect to actually see happen. But besides all the crazy gossip, wild speculation, and intense excitement that's been building up on the internet and in entertainment magazines everywhere, there is definitely a very clear and undeniable feeling of wonder and curiosity about what might possibly happen next in this fascinating story that has captured everyone's attention. Could this magical, romantic-looking dinner possibly be the actual start of a brand new, exciting love story between two of the world's most interesting celebrities that would shock and amaze everyone? Or was it simply and innocently just a meeting between two incredibly successful, accomplished people who discovered they have lots of important things in common, genuine respect and admiration for each other, and maybe the beginning of a really special friendship that was born from the unique, intense pressure and challenges of living their entire lives where millions of people watch and judge everything they do? What we definitely do know for certain, based on multiple eyewitness accounts from people who were actually there and saw everything happen, is that both the beautiful Perry and the handsome Trudeau looked completely relaxed, comfortable, and genuinely happy while spending time with each other throughout the entire evening. Multiple people who were working at the restaurant and saw them interact said they were clearly paying lots of attention to each other, making tons of direct eye contact that seemed very intimate and meaningful, and sharing real, genuine smiles that lit up their faces all night long and showed they were having an absolutely wonderful time together. According to several reliable sources, they eventually left the fancy restaurant together as a pair, trying their best to avoid the bright camera flashes and crazy attention from photographers as much as they possibly could. Even though dozens of professional photographers and eager fans with cameras were completely ready and waiting outside the restaurant, hoping to get the perfect shot of the two celebrities together. Here's another interesting detail that makes this story even more intriguing. It's definitely not the first time that Perry and Trudeau have met each other and crossed paths in their busy, glamorous lives. The talented and socially conscious Katy Perry has always been a very outspoken advocate and passionate supporter of important social and humanitarian causes, including mental health awareness for young people, protecting the environment, and fighting climate change, and many other topics that happen to match up perfectly and align closely with Trudeau's own public image, political beliefs, and the legacy he built during his time as Canada's leader. That shared sense of caring about making the world a better place and helping people who need it may have brought them together and created a special bond, just as much as any possible personal chemistry or romantic attraction they might feel for each other. It's really beautiful when famous people use their influence to help others, and maybe that's what first connected these two amazing individuals. For right now, neither the superstar Katy Perry nor the former Prime Minister Justin Trudeau has said anything publicly or made any official statements about their mysterious dinner and what it means for their relationship. That complete silence and refusal to comment has only made the mystery much bigger and more exciting, allowing millions of devoted fans and curious news reporters to speculate freely and come up with all kinds of wild theories about what's really going on behind the scenes. Some people argue and believe that the total absence of any explanation or comment from either celebrity strongly suggests there may indeed be much more to this story than just a simple dinner between friends. Other people believe that not talking about it publicly is simply their way of wanting privacy and keeping their personal lives away from the media circus in a moment that may have been purely personal and not meant for public consumption. What's absolutely certain and undeniable is that this completely surprise and unexpected meeting between these two incredibly famous individuals has totally captured and fascinated the public's imagination in a way that few celebrity stories ever manage to do. Whether this amazing dinner eventually turns out to be the exciting beginning of a passionate, romantic relationship that will have everyone talking for years, or simply and sweetly the start of a wonderful new friendship between two people who understand the unique challenges of fame, it's definitely a perfect reminder of how the complicated, interesting lives of celebrities and important public figures can intersect and come together in ways that completely surprise, delight, and absolutely fascinate all of us regular people who love following their stories. As the days and weeks continue to go by, the entire world, including millions of fans, entertainment reporters, gossip bloggers, and anyone who loves celebrity news, will surely be watching very closely and paying attention to every single detail for any tiny signs, hints, or clues about what might happen next in this developing story. Will we actually see the beautiful Katy Perry and the charming Justin Trudeau spending time together again in the near future? Maybe they'll show up together at another fancy public event like a movie premiere, charity gala, or award show, or perhaps we'll spot them on a more casual, relaxed outing like shopping, going to a coffee shop, or taking a romantic walk in a park. Or will this incredible dinner remain a mysterious one-time meeting that leaves behind only endless speculation, wild theories, and burning curiosity that never gets completely satisfied? One thing is completely clear and obvious to everyone who's been following this amazing story. This totally unexpected and surprising dinner in the beautiful city of Montreal has given devoted fans and entertainment news reporters plenty of exciting material to talk about, analyze, and debate for weeks or maybe even months to come. It's definitely a fascinating story that perfectly blends pop culture excitement, political intrigue, celebrity glamour, and just the right amount of mystery and unanswered questions to keep absolutely everyone guessing, wondering, and coming back for more updates. And whether this magical evening was just a friendly, innocent dinner between two successful people getting to know each other, or the actual start of something much bigger, more romantic, and more significant that could change both of their lives forever. Katy Perry and Justin Trudeau have reminded all of us once again of the endless fascination we have with learning about the connections, relationships, and interactions between the powerful people who run countries, the famous entertainers who make the music we love, and the iconic individuals who shape our culture and influence how we see the world around us.